What's up everyone? Quinn back here with another video on my 5th gen Toyota 4Runner Limited. And I've been getting a lot of questions about how I did this front bumper cut. And you know, anyone who's familiar with 4Runners knows that the Limiteds are notorious for their low-hanging bumpers. So I just decided to cut mine to not only improve ground clearance, but to also make the truck look a little more lifted overall. So yeah, let's dive into it. So the actual job is fairly easy, especially since all of the wires and stuff are, you know, above where I'm cutting. So I didn't need to really worry about cutting any of the electrical components, which is nice, especially with those parking sensors there. But as you can see, the first step here is just masking off a cut line. And this is probably the most important part to get the cleanest cut. I just measured and cut about like an inch below that line in the bumper, which served as a pretty good guide. So I just followed that along the entire way. And then when it came down to cutting, I just used a Dremel since that's what I had. You really can use any cutting tool. I just had a Dremel, so I stuck with it. And I will say the Dremel did take a bit longer to cut with, but still only about 20 minutes. It wasn't too bad with a little bit of patience. So the biggest thing here is just taking your time, making sure you get the cleanest cut possible. And then once you finally cut through, that bumper will just pop off. And then what I did was I just sanded down the edges there. There'll be a lot of plastic like pieces that I sanded off and just cleaned up the line as much as possible. But as you can see here too, I then added this little edging that I got from Amazon that I'll also link down in the description, and that just helps clean up the cut even more. So yeah, pretty simple. Like I said, it just makes the truck look higher and more lifted, improves ground clearance quite a bit, 6 to 8 inches of plastic that I cut off. It's kind of crazy how much plastic there is hanging down there. But it also revealed those, you know, those tow hooks in front that, you know, you couldn't access really before cutting this bumper. So gives you an extra recovery point if you need it. But yeah, it's pretty easy way to overall like enhance the look of the Limited. Yeah, so I hope this helped. Not really a full tutorial, but kind of just a walkthrough of how I did it and what I used. But yeah, like I said, I didn't have a lot of experience with this kind of stuff, but it was easy enough to figure out. You have the right tools. You'll need a Dremel, some sandpaper, and that edging, and that's really about it. And so yeah, hope this helped. Thanks again for watching. Feel free to drop a comment in the comments below if you have any questions. I'll try to get back to everyone. But yeah, thanks again. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.